free and equal.
Why not join the Brotherhood, then?
My father was an assassin. Quite good at his job, too, as I understand it. But I hope to have children someday. It's hard to live in two worlds at the same time. So, I chose to live in one.
I understand.
I still contribute as I can. That's why we're here now.
What can you tell me of Thomas Hickey?
He has been running a counterfeiting ring in the city. Locate the source of his operation, and we can have him arrested. He cannot harm the commander if he is in prison.
Do you know where he is?
Not exactly, but I have an idea where we can begin the search.
Yeah. What are you up to?
There are rumors of bad bills being circulated here. No doubt they come from Thomas.
It's like Mayfair, bloody high streets.
What are you up to? This isn't money. It's colored paper. You've cheated me for the last time. God!
Decorators, invite you to... He's a muckworm. Wouldn't have the nerve for something like this. Won't ever see him out of there. Well, actually, it's the Germans that make
Are you mad? Get down! Oh, you're scummy.
Landowners, for all your agricultural needs, come see the latest elaborations of Jethro Tull's legacy of Huntington and Son. For your deed!
Oi, Daniel, let's put them bills away. The guards is onto us.
How? What happened?
Dan Shopkeep called me out. Brought the guards, but I gave him the slip.
Boss is gonna be mad.
Not so mad as if I'd got the caught. Besides, we've got most everything we need for the job now anyway.
Best go tell him. I'll warn the others.
Only a penny!
He's knocked right in the coffin.
Stepped into Miss Gatehead's parlour, Church Street, past the common.
Coming quick and Dobbin was the best!
What's this? Thomas Hickey? Might be. What's it to you? Huh. Ain't supposed to be none of your kind left. Suppose I'd best be rectifying that then. Get him!
You get away from there! That's my money!
Pass those bills and I'll kill you!
Be still. You will do no more harm. You're a right fool meddling in affairs you know nothing about. Washington's the only thing keeping a continental army together. You kill him, you end all hope for freedom. Wrong, boy. With him gone, they'll have no choice but to promote Lee, and then... You are both under arrest! Oh, but we were just having a scrap, officer. Ain't nothing wrong with two men settling their differences the old-fashioned way. Can't we come to a... Quiet! What are the charges?
Counterfeiting!
I had nothing to do with that.
Course not!
Listen, there are more important things at stake here. This man is planning to... You missed me, sweetheart. What? Nothing to say? If you are here, then Washington is safe. True. Thing is, I believe I've just been pardoned. Thank you kindly for the rescue, gents.
There can be no further mistakes, Thomas. Am I understood?
What about the assassin? Yeah, he's here. They put him in a cell right next to mine. Guess we didn't get them all, eh?
Deal with this, Charles.
At once, sir.
What are we gonna do?
You're that boy from the Continental Congress. Adams's little lapdog. I think I have an idea. Yes. 2 birds with 1 stone.
Do tell.
All in good time. It's not like the assassin's going anywhere. For now, we should see about getting you better accommodations here.
What are you on about? I thought I was getting out.
I'm afraid you won't be leaving for a while, thanks to Benjamin Talmadge. He's been running his mouth, saying all sorts of things. You're being investigated for plotting to assassinate George Washington.
What a bunch of bollocks. I thought you was going to handle that.
We'll discuss this elsewhere.
I'm not a man to forget what's owed me, Irish.
He won't come. His wife's gone in the labour. Last I saw him, he was running in circles.
I'm telling you, he's planning to escape. We should get in on it.
Yeah? And what makes you think that?
Caught him carving something in the yard. Slipped it in his pocket real quick when he saw me. Looked like a key.
Probably just a shiv.
Nah, Mason ain't a fighter. Always talking and tricking his way out of trouble. Weasel Weems, they call him. Sneaky bastard.
Come on, Finch. He's not so bad. Even taught me some letters once. Gonna write a note to my lady.
Ha! What for? You think that whore's out there pining for you? Saving herself for when you get out? Huh? No doubt she's already moved on to the next fella, and the fella after him.
You shut your mouth or I shut it for you.
Easy now. It was just a joke.
Yeah? Well, it wasn't very funny.
Can't pronounce half the bloody names. I'm half convinced there was a period such blandishments were the norm. But men of greater resolve and clarity have stepped forth to make lucidity chief in our time. Well, I'm not sure one of them could leave. Really? His sister? But why? She seemed a thoroughly sensible creature, not like to partake of such illicit pursuits. There was a period such blandishments were the norm. But men of greater resolve and clarity have stepped forth to make lucidity chief in our time. Nasty business. No, I think it was the consumption.
Get up!
6 years ago, as I recall.
Where are we going?
trouble or you'll wind up in the pit.
About as much sense as a fishmonger as this clout.
What are you looking at, half-breed?
Well, he'll certainly come.
You not understand English? That it? Do I need to knock some sense into that thick head of yours?
What to tell you true. But she's a bright lass. I don't doubt it.
I should try and find this Weems fellow. If he intends to escape, perhaps he can help me.
Still have no solution. I've been hard working on my English. It is making itself better. So, the lad... Nah, the lad was trying to recreate the smoke they used back home.
Really?
Mason Weems?
They're a mite on the target.
Could be.
Remind me. A pox on all who think
I need your help.
Oh?
They say you know a way out of here.
They say a lot of things.
I do not have time for games.
A shame, as I was hoping you might play one with me.
Fine.
Are you familiar with the rules?
Well, yes. I used to. No, I haven't ventured up that far yet. The Ohio country is still a somewhat savage locale for the gentrified like
Seeing as you already know mine, what's your name?
Connor.
Pleased to meet you, Connor.
Don't remind me. A pox on all who think bathing in winter is helpful.
Well played. So, what brings you to Bridewell?
Treachery. I have been falsely accused.
Of course you have.
You do not believe me?
Why should I? You have the look of a brute.
You misjudge. I am an honest man.
You seem a thoroughly sensible creature, not like to partake of such illicit pursuits.
And yet, also a man imprisoned. Tell me how you found yourself in this place.
It is a private matter.
As is what you ask of me.
Really, a half-turn clockwise. After trying
I was trying to prevent a murder.
Oh! Anyone I know?
few chance
You
to
can
find
have
a
that
copy of
one.
his latest...
George Washington.
The others put you up to this, didn't they? Thought it might be fun to have another laugh at Mason's expense. Fools, a lot of them. To make light of something like this. George Washington is brave beyond measure, loyal like a brother, peerless in character, and unshakable in his convictions. That man is our Jupiter Conservator, destined to lead us not just to freedom, but greatness. Anyone who says otherwise is either a simpleton or a traitor.
Then you understand why I need to get out of here. If I don't help him, he is going to die.
There's much more in keeping with local customs.
You're serious, aren't you? Very well. But it's going to take some doing. See, everything hinges on the key I forged. But that loud Finch stole it. Took me 3 months to make the thing, too. You need to get it back, or we're not going anywhere.
Consider it done.
So, whatever went wrong with...
Was a load of commerce come up from the south, they said. Much in demand. All the merchants... Vampot, eh? If I caught him anywhere near my horse, I'd give him a skill put lug you don't soon forget.
Well, I'm not sure one of them could lead the way out of a brine barrel. But then, I'm a peasant.
Hey, what is the matter, sir? His wife's gone into labor. Last I saw him, he was running in circles.
Ah, yes. She makes the...
Nah, the lad was trying to recreate the smoke they used back home to flavour the malt when this American variety caught fire.
I have been hard working on my English. It is making itself better, if slow. The life is hard but good here. We are for to be loving very much.
Really? No. I have not heard of it. There are might on the tardy side to ask if us at this late job. some young fella from Scotland was trying to map it all. But I think he caught my fever at past.
It's a long journey. Not sure I'd have the sea legs in me to embark again so soon. Nah, I'll rest a while with my pipe and my old dug.
Don't remind me. A pox on all who think bathing in winter is helpful. A pox on all who bathe in general, my lads.
Ah, yeah. I too knew him well. He was a good man, always thinking for the others. Very, close to me. As you say, generous.
Can't pronounce half the bloody...
Indeed. I relinquish the tools of my trade to play the viola with them on Sundays. It is the most restful, satisfying pursuit.
Don't remind me. A pox on all who think bathing in winter. A pox on all who bathe in general.
I'll enjoy that!
He won't come. His wife's gone into labour. Last I saw him, he was running in circles. With staring eyes. That's it.
Need some help over here! Double tie yourself, get up!
No, I think it was the
Bloody
consumption.
You get a blow to the head.
Let me know if he's willing. I've always room for another person.
Hold fellow. Show some restraint. What foolishness is this? He's a muckworm. Wouldn't have the nerve for something like this.
Well, with another Garrick well underway. The many of the others. So soon as the strike's done, we'll be rushing to get it up for Tuesday.
I've read some of her works, remarkable indeed. It forces one to...
Nasty business, that, over by the church. You'd think the peaceful endeavours of holy men would be worth a damn. But these troubled times know no laws, it seems.
Let me know if he's willing. He won't come. His wife's gone into labour. Last I saw him, he was running in circles, full tilt, with staring eyes and an idiot grin across his face. No. Must be a fancy French contraption with all the silver chasing. Plain old rattler will do for me anytime. Let me know if he's willing. Always ready. He won't come. His wife's gone into labour. Last I saw him, he was running in circles, full tilt, with staring eyes and an idiot grin across his face.
Can't go wrong. We paid all the right beagles. If I caught him anywhere near my horse, I'd give him a skill but logical.
You could ask the Crumpback to help you with that. He's quite a knowledgeable fella. Assists me with several technical issues in our set design.
Have you chanced to have a copy of his latest pamphlet? He said it's quite divergent. I've never been able to lay hands on one.
Well, another Garrick well underway.
Well, so they say, but when I chanced upon a shop myself who was not left of the week's cast-offs and of the great leavings.
He won't come. His wife's gone into labour.
Oh, while we're on the subject, did you meet with success in your hunt for a newest fowling piece, is it? Well, I suppose there's plenty of quail in that part of the bush. Damnably inconvenient to carry around one's belt.
Make sure you...
He'd obviously fallen over in his stupor and not only pissed...
You could ask the Crumpback to help you with that. He's quite a knowledgeable fella. Assists me with several technical issues in our set design. No, don't remind me. A pox on all who think bathing in winter is helpful.
It's your job to never get tired.
Let me
of
know
all
if
that
he's willing.
fluff.
I've always room for another pair of strong arms. He could bring his brother, come to think of it.
You want no part of me, lad. Just go before you regret
I
it.
think it has to do with the beetle. The little one that eats the wood. We used to see that in the pine tree.
You could ask the Crumpback to help you with that. He's quite a knowledgeable fella. Assists me with several technical issues in our set design.
Well, either you do, or I start on you.
He'd obviously fallen over in his stupor and not only...
Yes, we did.
Nah, the lad was trying to recreate recreate the peat smoke they use back home to flavour the malt. When this guy comes around, he caught fire with too much gumption.
He won't come. His wife's gone into labour. Last I saw him...
All right, scoundrels! Back in your cells!
Viola with them on Sundays. It is the most restless satisfaction.
No. Must be a fancy French contraption.
This key is useless.
Plain old rattler will do for me anytime.
What are you looking at? You in the market for a husband?
What's wrong with that little Irish mutt squeaker? I'd heard the wedding bells might soon be sounded.
It will be much closer to home for us, this walking after a long day. And how about your home?
Excellent leather work. He learned his craft from a Spaniard of all things. What a Spaniard was doing in the colonies back then is that...
Yes, we can.
Your key is useless.
What do you mean?
It did not fit the lock.
It's not meant to.
You forged a key that does not work.
Well, that all depends on what you mean by work. It'll get us out of here. Just not the way you expected.
Then how?
You're going to use it to get the real key off the warden. You have to swap yours for his.
Why not just have me take the real key? Why all this extra work?
He might notice if it went missing. This way, he'll be none the wiser.
And when he tries to use it?
He won't. That's why we're targeting him.
How do I reach the warden?
Yes. This next part, you may not like.
Oh, as if I've liked the others. Out with it.
You need to pick a fight.
What?
Pick a fight, and they'll throw you in the pit.
And how in the world does this help us?
The warden oversees the pit. Getting sent there is the only way to reach him.
There was a period such
I'll give you credit. You've given this plan to risk my life a great deal of thought.
Take down as many as you can. 1 or 2 will only serve to entertain the guards. You need to make them angry. We all have our part to play. Try not to die.
He won't come. His wife's gone.
Said I might not walk again. See here? Isn't that a beauty?
Well, used to be.
Run!
Die!
Fancy yourself a troublemaker, eh? Some time in the pit should cool your blood.
Drop the bastard!
Look at all of you, pathetic, dirty wretches. You're not but swine, suckling at the teats of civilization. Thieves and scoundrels all. And do you acknowledge this? Do you repent and beg forgiveness? No. You elect instead to commit new...
Need to take care not to raise the alarm.
I'll have at ya! Bastards in the sights!
take care not to raise the alarm.
You're dead! Clear shot on it.
I need to take care not to raise the alarm.
You then, stop! Get back here! Come back, you weak-kneed coward!
But let me know if he's willing. I've always worked with
He won't come. His wife's dead.
You'll find Hickey through that door. It's where they keep the important prisoners. Nicer rooms, more space, those sorts of things. It seems even in prison, who you know makes all the difference.
Thank you, Mason, for everything. I will find a way to repay the favor when my work here is finished.
I think not. Get back here now!
Are there better ways to waste my time?
Turned off recently. Any witnesses will come forth now.
Not who you was expecting, am I right?
What have we here? I thought we'd finished off your kind.
You would like that, wouldn't you? To rid the world of all who do not share your views.
Guilty as charged. Your meddling in the revolution has caused us no small measure of grief. It cannot continue. Our work is too important. But what would you know beyond all the lies Achilles feeds you and the tales you tell yourself?
I know that the people wish to be free, and that men like Washington fight to make it so.
Please, the man is weak. He stumbles and stammers through each engagement, making it all up as he goes along. His pedigree is pathetic, his military record even more so. I could go on, but we'd be here for days, so manifold are his faults, so deficient are his merits. He must be dealt with. You as well. I will abide no more flies in the ointment.
Here's how it's gonna work. First we bind you and bring you to your cell. Then tomorrow, you go before the court, accused of plotting to kill good old Georgie. Maybe we could pin the murder of the warden on you too. You did kill him after all. And who wouldn't take the word of Charlie over here? Once that's all squared away, well then.
All those years ago, The child in the forest was you.
I said I would find you.
And so you have. But not quite as you had expected, am I right? You know, all of this might have been avoided had you only done what I asked. But what's done is done.
Up! Up with you! I said get up! Walk!
Bye now!
Hello, Connor. Didn't think I'd miss your going away party, did ya? I hear Washington himself is going to be in attendance. Hope nothing bad happens to him.
You said there'd be a trial.
Oh, no trial for traitors, I'm afraid. Lee and Haytham sorted that. It's straight to the gallows for you.
I will not die today. The same cannot be said for you.
That's enough! Keep moving!
You are not alone. Only give a cry when you need us.
Forget about me. You need to stop Hickey. He's...
Up you go. Don't want to be late now, do we? You just had to be an hero, didn't you? You and Georgie both. Now you see what it gets you. A pine box, and little else.
Brothers, sisters, fellow patriots. Several days ago, we learned of a scheme so vile, so dastardly, that even repeating it now disturbs my being. The man before you plotted to murder our much-beloved general. Indeed, what Darkness or madness moved him, none can say, and he himself offers no defense, shows no remorse. And though we have begged and pleaded with him to share what he knows, he maintains a deadly silence. If the man will not explain himself, if he will not confess and atone, what other option do we have but this? He sought to send us into the arms of the enemy. And thus we are compelled by justice to send him from this world. May God have mercy on your soul.
Need to stop, Hickey. Go!
Bloody hell! I just can't stay out of trouble! Stay on it! We'll run him down!
Damn it. I thought I'd at least live to see another day. Shame.
I want answers. Why did Johnson try and buy my people's land? Why was Pitcairn targeting Adams and Hancock? What purpose would Washington's murder have served? Why does your order support the British?
How should I know? The Templars, Lee, the big man, Haytham, they has the money. They has the power. That's the reason I threw him with them. That's the only reason. Sure, they have some sort of vision for the future, too. I didn't give a damn about any of that. They can sing their songs about mankind and its troubles. They can make their plans and spring their traps. Don't bother me none. They paid me, so I said yes. Didn't bother to ask who, or how, or why. Didn't care.
You chose to side with men who would rob us of our humanity simply because it was more profitable?
What else is there? I'm not some blind fool to give up all I've got on principle. What is principle anyway? Can you bring it to the bank? Don't look at me like that. We're different, you and I. You're just some blind fool who's always chasing butterflies. Whereas I'm the type of guy who likes to have a beer in one hand and a titty in the other. Thing is, boy, I can have what I seek. Had it even. Your hands will always be empty.
At ease, man! At ease! I said, lower your goddamn guns! This man's a hero! Oh, the General can be so stubborn sometimes. Piffle, he said, when we warned him something like this would happen. Piffle!
Stop.
He wanted to kill the commander. Nearly killed you as well. He was a scoundrel.
But still a man.
You're nothing if not consistent.
Where is Washington? I need to speak with him.
Bundled off as soon as your execution went sideways. He's likely on his way back to Philadelphia by now.
And so am I.
Something wrong?
He is still in danger. Hickey did not act alone.
It's quite impressive what you've accomplished.
Is that a compliment?
Now, don't misconstrue. I'm sure the whole endeavor will end tragically. But to have come this far, well, it's more than I ever expected.
The people yearn for freedom but feared to grab hold of it. That fear is gone now.
Thanks to you?
No. This they did on their own.
You diminish your role. But you have always been of humble heart.
I do what is right. No more, no less.
You cannot tell him.
I have to. Otherwise, he will never be safe.
He is safer not knowing. By planting the seeds of doubt, you threaten to topple his entire endeavor. If Washington is paralyzed, Charles Lee will strike. You'll cause the very thing you aim to prevent. Hunt the Templars, as is your duty. But do not drag these men into it.
We must now all hang together.
Yes, we must indeed all hang together. Or most assuredly, we shall all hang separately.
You are once more our savior.
I must speak with the commander.
He's gone to try and hold New York. The British intend to take it. I fear we'll need to recall our men from Quebec as well. It's one thing to declare our independence. Now, my friend, we must make it so.
Everything all right?
Sean has located a second power source. I've asked Rebecca to charter a flight for us.
Where to?
Brazil.
You there, Rebecca?
Bad reception. Can you hear me?
Well, glad to see that's working. Guess I'll try you back when I'm topside.
Qual é o seu problema? Aquele cara tá maluco.
Alguém chama a segurança!
Não, só leite. Se os outros não vão... Tenta de tudo para matar esses insetos longe.
You copy now?
Loud and clear.
What's the plan?
According to our intel, the power source is being worn as a bracelet by some tycoon's trophy wife. We're working on pinpointing her location, but she's most likely inside a VIP booth on the stadium's upper level. I'll update you when I know more.
Preciso ver seu bilhete.
Now to find a ticket.
We don't have time to play nice. Steal someone else's.
Bit of a dick move, don't you think?
Well, I guess you could try and sneak past security instead.
That doesn't look like normal security.
Because it isn't. Those are Abstergo agents. Cross is probably here too. You need to be careful. Your target's definitely in the VIP area. The entrance is at the end of this concourse.
Você viu esse homem? Chame a segurança imediatamente.
Aquele cara tá maluco.
Alguém chama a segurança!
Careful, Desmond. Security is looking for you. Try and stay blended with the crowd. Move too fast and you'll attract their attention. Can't have you getting arrested.
Estamos procurando este homem. Se ver algo suspeito, fale com a gente. Imediatamente.
Qual é o seu problema?
Stick with the crowd and security will never spot you. Don't let them see you.
That doesn't look like normal security.
Because it isn't. Those are Abstergo agents. Cross is probably here too. You need to be careful.
Aquele cara tá maluco!
Your target's definitely in the VIP
Alguém chama
area.
a segurança!
The entrance
Alguém
is
chama a
at the end of the
segurança!
concourse. Hide! Hide!
Segurança!
O que é isso?
Abstergo agents. Don't let them...
Aquele cara tá maluco!
That doesn't look like normal security.
Because it isn't. Those are Abstergo agents.
Aquele cara
Alguém
tá
chama a
maluco!
segurança!
That doesn't look like normal security.
Because it isn't. Those are Abstergo agents. Cross is probably here too. You need to be careful.
Você viu este homem? Chame a segurança imediatamente, Sylvie.
Your target's definitely in the VIP area. The entrance is at the end of this concourse.
Ei! Olha por onde anda!
Estamos procurando este homem. Se ver algo suspeito, fale com a gente. Imediatamente.
Careful, Desmond. Security is looking for you. Try and stay blended with the crowd. Move too fast and you'll attract their attention. Can't have you getting arrested.
Segurança! Segurança!
O que é isso?
Tudo bem? Não, só leite.
Aquele cara tá maluco!
Alguém chama a segurança!
Stick close to the crowd and you should be okay. Or look for a way around it.
Ele está aqui! Ele está aqui! O homem dos cartazes!
Looks like I'm close. Shit! Another checkpoint.
You're gonna have to find another way around. Security's too tight here. Look out!
Alguém chama a segurança! Como assim? Trabalho aqui há 15 anos.
Watch your back, they're on you.
Olha, aconteceu, só isso. A gente não queria que acontecesse. Só aconteceu. Sinto muito.
Sente muito! Ela é minha irmã, cara! A porra da minha irmãzinha!
Almost there, Desmond. She's just on the other side of the stadium.
Other side?
Qual é o seu problema?
Look out! That's Sturgo agent. Don't let them see you. Almost there, Desmond. She's just on the other side of the stadium.
Other side?
Aquele cara tá maluco!
Look out!
Qual é o seu
Alguém chama a
problema?
segurança!
Security. Almost there, Desmond. She's just on the other side of the
Aquele
stadium.
cara tá maluco!
Other side?
Quick, Desmond! Hide! Plan or do something! Hide! Hide! Security's headed towards you. Almost there, Desmond. She's just on the other side of the stadium.
Other side?
Ei! Olha por onde anda!
Aquele cara tá maluco!
Alguém chama a segurança! Ei! Olha por onde anda!
Use the catwalks to get across.
Qual é o seu problema? Aquele cara tá maluco!
You're really close now. The power source should be in one of the rooms up here.
Aquele cara tá maluco! Qual é o seu
Alguém chama a
problema?
segurança! Olha por onde anda!
Hey!
Hurry, Desmond. If he gets away with the artifact, we're screwed. You can't let that happen.
Aquele cara tá maluco!
Alguém chama a segurança!
Aquele cara tá maluco!
Olha por onde anda!
The gardens, Desmond. Head for the gardens.
Aquele cara tá problema!
I fucked up, Mark. I fucked up.
Ali está!
Better move. Okay, head for the metro. I'll hold the train for you.
Alguém chama a segurança! Ei! Olha por onde anda!
Qual é o seu problema? Aquele cara tá maluco!
Não tenho nada. Alguém chama a segurança!
We can get back to Connor whenever you're ready, Desmond. Unless you want to plug in the power source first. Up to you.
The temple will tell me today.
I'm telling you, there's something down here.
Don't be daft.
I don't know, maybe they were sleeping or something and we woke them. Some kind of cryogenics? Or hibernation. I mean, how do we know what the hell they were doing down here?
They were working on a bunch of different solutions, but nothing worked. Just went from one to the next, and then... I don't know. They must have left at some point. After the end.
I wonder what the world would be like if they'd succeeded.
I'm more concerned about what it'll be like if we don't.
Salvation. They found a way. Too late for them, but not for you. Sealed to protect it. Though now it bars your way. Find the key. The past will tell.
So, what's the latest? Learn anything interesting while you were exploring?
They were working on some weird stuff towards the end. Trying to engineer new bodies and store their minds inside computers.
Failure after failure. It must have been hard for them.
I worry about it too. I mean, they say there's something in here that'll help us. But what is it? Why is it locked up if it's exactly what we need?
I don't know. Maybe it's dangerous. Maybe they wanted to make sure only you could reach it.
That's the other question. What makes me so special?
I guess we'll know once we open the door. Hey, I hope it's not uncomfortable for me to ask, but what happened with Lucy?
I don't know.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said anything.
No, it's fine. I really don't know. I was talking to my dad about it. It's hard to say. I mean, Juno definitely took control, but I think I agreed to it on some level. I think I let her in. No. That's not right. It wasn't her, not exactly. It was more like a program. Does that sound weird? It showed me things.
What'd you see?
That if I didn't stop Lucy, Abstergo would get the apple, and we'd all be dead.
I still don't understand why she turned on us.
I'm sure she thought she was doing the right thing.
I gotta get back to work. You might want to do the same.
Come on, son, we've got work to do.
Oh, unbelievable.
What's up?
Your politicians are constantly referencing the Founding Fathers and insisting they must have been in support of one thing or another. I have never seen such a blatant disregard for history.
That's just typical political propaganda.
It's also dishonest and delusional. How can anyone claim to know what these people wanted based off scraps of paper and wishful thinking?
They're looking for intent. What these men envision for our country and its future.
Idealistic and unlikely. I don't think most of your presidents and senators and judges care what the founders thought. They just want to know how they can bend old words to achieve modern goals. Who cares if they were deists or theists or wanted a central bank? Why do people need the validation? What should matter is what you, as an individual, believe, and why you believe it. What, are we so insecure that we have to find 18th century letters to validate our beliefs? Oh, look, Mum, a dead man agreed with me. Maybe. If you transpose the letters in his shopping list, you can plainly see he was on my side.
Jesus, Sean. That's a cynical way to look at it.
Doesn't make it less true. I keep trying to understand how men like Washington and Jefferson could dedicate their lives to the pursuit of liberty and equality, yet have no problem owning slaves. It's hypocritical in the extreme, and your history books make only passing mention of the subject, as if it were of little consequence.
They had a war to win. Country's future to secure. How could they deal with all these issues at the same time?
Spoken like a true apologist. We hear it today, too, that matters of civil rights and equality must wait. There are conflicts to settle, economies to salvage. What do any of these things matter if the people are not free and equal? All of them. I wish there was a way for us to share what we learn from the Animus with others. Imagine being able to accurately answer questions about the past, or experience lost civilizations.
But how would you cite it? We can't just reveal the machine's existence to the world.
Why not?
Desmond's right. it would be dangerous. And we still haven't found a way to manage the bleeding effect.
Maybe when we're done saving the world, we can look into it.
Even if we do manage to stave off the apocalypse, it's not like the Templars are simply going to disappear. I suspect our fight will continue long after this latest battle is finished. Oh, look at the time. Oh, doesn't time fly? Look, I think it's best we get you back in the Animus, hmm?
Approached, one that was dark and cold. It would consume us, for we were flesh, and flesh is frail. Though suits and shields might offer comfort, such adornments would not suffice, not to save us all. So we sought to change what we were. In this manner, we might thrive in a world made poisonous. It was Aita who volunteered to see if it might be done. Aita, my husband, my love. In the end, it changed him, ruined him. He was made a prisoner of the machines. The body might survive, but his mind became brittle to the touch. He begged me for release, for days, for weeks, for months. I pleaded with him to give us time to find another way. But there wasn't one. Not for him. Not for us. What is consciousness but a series of electrical impulses? And the body a vessel to hold these sparks. But it is weak. In time, it decays and crumbles into dust. We asked ourselves then, what if it might be replaced with something stronger, something better? So we forged a new vessel, one that might endure. It proved easy enough to enter. But to leave required something more, something wrong. And so this too they abandoned. I wondered, though, were they right to turn away?
Sorry.
Oh, look at that. I found a third power source.
Already?
It popped up in an earlier search, but I've only just managed to confirm it.
Where?
There's a museum in Cairo with one on display.
I guess Connor will have to wait.
No, you stay. We need to find that key, and time is running out. I'll make the trip.
What about Cross?
Everything's going to be fine. I'll be back soon.
Ready when you are, Desmond.
Winter approaches. The air is still and sharp with grim expectation. The others sense it too and go about their work with uncommon urgency. I would like to help them, but more pressing matters now demand my attention. The Templars have targeted George Washington directly, and will not rest until he is dead. I had hoped to shield him from this knowledge, but Thomas Hickey ended any hope I had of staying silent. And so I have resolved to share everything I know, of the Templars and their plots, of who I really am. Achilles finds fault in this, and we argue every day, but there is simply too much now at stake to maintain restraint.
Don't do this, Connor!
Then what would you propose we do? Sit and watch while the Templars take control? We are sworn to stop them, or have you forgotten?
Assassins are meant to be quiet, precise. We do not go announcing conspiracies from the rooftops to all who pass by.
Who are you to lecture anyone? You locked yourself away in this crumbling heap and gave up on the Brotherhood entirely. Since the day I arrived, you've done nothing but discourage me. And on the rare occasions you've chosen to help, you've done so little, you may as well have done nothing at all.
How dare you!
Then tell me, on whose watch did the Brotherhood falter? Whose inaction allowed the Templar Order to grow so large that it now controls an entire nation?
If I sought to dissuade you, it was because you knew nothing. If I was reluctant to contribute, it was because you were naive. 1,000 times you would have died and taken God knows how many with you. Let me tell you something, Connor. Life is not a fairy tale, and there are no happy endings.
No. Not when men like you are left in charge.
In your haste to save the world, boy, take care you don't destroy it.